Unwanted robocalls are a serious problem for almost every American with a phone. Even the FCC gets them. These robocalls are annoying, and all too often, they're also a scam, especially for some of our most vulnerable communities, like older Americans and those with language barriers. That's why addressing scam robocalls is my top consumer protection priority as chairman of the FCC. We're using every tool in our toolbox to combat these calls, but they continue to bother consumers. A lot. There are call blocking services available today to help stop these calls before they get to consumers. But unfortunately, consumers have to proactively sign up for them. That is, you yourself can call your phone company to ask for a call blocking tool, or you can download an app. But phone companies don't offer call blocking as a default setting, despite the fact that consumers have been saying loudly and clearly and for many years that they are fed up with unwanted robocalls. So the FCC is taking action. We have ruled decisively that phone companies can offer these blocking services by default. They don't have to wait for consumers to call them before offering these protections. Consumers can opt out of these services if they don't want them. We expect phone companies will move quickly to help consumers block unwanted robocalls. This should greatly increase adoption of these services by consumers and help stem the flow of scam robocalls. In addition, we're looking ahead to some good news later this year. That is when we expect major phone companies will begin rolling out improved caller ID based on brand new technology standards. Today, we propose to give phone companies that use those standards to block calls what is known as a safe harbor. Essentially, if they block calls that don't have properly verified caller ID, the phone companies won't be in legal trouble. These are big decisions by the FCC that should have a big impact in reducing the number of unwanted robocalls that get to consumers. I want to be clear, there is no silver bullet to stop scammers and others who make unwanted robocalls. But we think these actions will help consumers in the near term and in the long term to get the peace and the quiet that they deserve.